Okay, this video is about what it took to redo my camper, the cabinets on it. Okay, anyway, I'm going to give a breakdown step by step what it took to do these cabinets, just so everybody will know. Okay, the first thing I did is I took all the cabinet doors down. I took all the hardware off them, doorknobs, took them all completely down. I made sure I knew which ones went where, because that's very important when you reinstall them. Okay, first thing I did was I took a small hand sander with 220 grit sandpaper on it, and I sanded down the cabinets, get that slack finish, whatever they put off on the factory, off the cabinets. That way when I repainted them, the paint would have something to stick to. So the first thing I did, after I had them sanded down just lightly, both sides, I put primer on them. Okay, I used a latex-based primer, and I go with Bullseye, I call it all the time, because I think it's a real good primer. So I put one coat on the front, and I put one coat on the back. And if they looked like it was bleeding through, I'd put another coat on them. But that was the first step I did, was the primer. Okay, let them dry. By the way, I used just a regular brush like this, because I wanted the look, the look to it with a brush. So that's what I used. Okay, then next I used Bear products, as I really like their paints. I think they're real good paints. I went to Interior Latex High Gloss paint, and that's what you see, this slate gray looking color. I put one coat of this on there, and if it needed two, I'd put two on it. Most of them did get two coats of paint after the primer. Okay, after that, I wanted a little bit of more of a shiny look, so I went with the oil-based slack. I put one coat of this on it. Sometimes I put two coats, just, depending on what it looked like after I was all said and done. Okay, so you got your primer, you got your latex top coat, and you got your slack. Okay, now it's time to reinstall all the cabinets. I did buy new knobs for them, something a little bit more personal for me. I mounted all the hardware on them, but before I put the cabinets back up, I cut slices of Luan like this. And what I did, I put it on the back side of the hinges inside the cabinets. Just, I put some Gorilla Glue on it, and I stuck it so the hinges would have more support behind them. I also went online and found an identical screw with the brass finish on it. I went about probably between a quarter and an eighth longer screw, and that way when you reinstall the cabinets, it'd have more of a grip having this back plate on it. The hinge would go, that would go on the back side, and then when you put the hinge on, it'd have a little bit more to bite into because of the thickness of that. And that way it made my cabinet doors a little bit more stable for me, because I have had two cabinet doors ripped off. But anyway, I hope that do it. And I did the same thing for the countertop here. I made it, and then I primed it, and then I put the latex on it, and then I put the slack on it. I think it came out pretty good. It gives me a whole lot more countertop space. I left the sink up under it. I left the stove up under it. I also used these tie down straps like right there, little baby proof snaps, so doors and drawers and cabinet tops won't be flying all over the place when I'm going down the road. But anyway, that's how I redid my cabinets. I think they look great. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye.